guys, it's Kimberly and I'm back with you for another video, and this week is another one of those videos that I'm not like totally sure what I'm doing. I have another request from someone who watches my videos, and I'm just going to read this comment off for you and then we'll just get right into this video. I am wondering if you could do a video on wearing tights with sandals or any other open-toe shoes. It's currently winter for me right now, and I am wondering on how to wear tights with open-toe shoes. I am wondering if you could help me out and make a video on it. So I promised her that this would this video would be posted this week, so I'm just gonna do that. I have 3 different pairs of tights and 3 different pairs of open-toe shoes. So that's basically what we're going to be trying out, seeing which ones are the best with each shoe and all that good stuff. Okay, so my first pair of shoes that I have are these sandals. Kind of broken, sadly, but these are actually from Payless. I absolutely love them. I think I got them like 2 years ago or something. I don't know. But yeah, so they're very open, as you can see. Yeah. The next pair of shoes that I have are my Birks, and they're a bit less open, but they do still have a lot of openness to them, so that's why I thought I would use them. And then my last pair of open-toe shoes that I have, I only have 3, unfortunately. I did have another pair before, but they broke in a car accident that I was in. So yeah, these are my last pair of open-toe shoes. They have all this open and then they have like a little peak for the toe, but that's still considered open toe, so it works. And then for my tights, I have one pretty thin pair of tights. These ones are very thin. These ones are more like nylons. As you can see my hand through it and I'm barely stretching it, and then when I stretch it, it's like, so those are my first pair. And then my second pair of tights are a bit thicker. When you put your hand in them, you don't see it as much unless you stretch it a lot. So these ones are definitely a bit better than the last ones. And then my last pair of tights are these super thick, like wool, cotton, I'm not totally sure. But yeah, you can't see my hand unless I stretch it like a crop ton. And my legs don't stretch that much when I wear tights. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get right into this, and yeah. So I have my first pair of tights on. They're the super thin ones. As you can see, they have like a little bit of a darker spot on the toe. They're very thin, and I actually have a rip in them, sadly. But they do work in winter if you just need something light to put on. So I've just put on the first pair of sandals, and it's very apparent that you can basically see everything. Like, you can see the black at the end, and then like, I don't know. These obviously don't work with this because they are very open-toed and they're just not good for this kind of sandal. Okay, so my second pair of shoes that I have on are my Birks, and once again you can see the black up at the top because there is still a bit too much of a gap between where the black part is and where this sandal strap is, so these ones obviously would not be a good fit for the Birks as well. My last pair of shoes are my white heels, and these ones actually work very well with the clear nylon kind of things because you can't see that the line for the black because it's underneath the strap where the white is, which means these ones would work very well for these. These are the very thin nylons with these because they don't have as big of an open toe, so it works better. Okay, so my second pair of tights are these thicker kind of nylon tights. They are also black, and as you can see, you can't see my skin as well through them, so that's very good. Yeah. Okay, so once again, my first pair of flats, open-toed shoes, whatever, are these sandals that I have, and they actually work very well because there's no like darker parts on them, so that's really good. So these tights would definitely work for these ones or any open-toe shoes that are extremely open like that. So my second pair of shoes are my Birks, and they also work because there is no like color difference. And yeah, that's like really all there is to say. So So these nylons that are a bit thicker than the other ones obviously work very well if you want to wear open-toe shoes because there's no color difference and they just work. And then my last pair of shoes once again are my high heels from Grad, and it's obvious that these ones also will work because they worked with the other ones. And yeah, these ones actually kind of look better because there is no like black here and then like lighter here. Like if you're like, no one's gonna look like very closely at your feet, I guarantee, but like if they did, they would notice that it's darker here and lighter here. So these ones are a bit better because they're completely even all the way through. And yeah. So the last pair of tights I have for you guys today are these brown tights, and they are very thick, and I have a feeling they will work with all of my shoes. So my first pair of shoes once again are these Strappy Sandals. They definitely work with this. There is actually a line, but you can't see it because it perfectly goes under this first strap, which I think is absolutely incredible. Yeah, so they definitely work. These ones are super thick, so they're super warm and perfect for winter. I'd recommend if you're wearing a black dress though, don't wear brown tights because that just doesn't look right. But yeah. So my second pair once again are my Birks. They actually work really well because they're also brown. Not the same brown, so it does still look kind of weird, but whatever. People wear sandals and socks all the time, so this is just better because it's nylons and socks. These definitely work because you can't see the line. Once again, it's very nicely tucked underneath. These obviously work because these tights are great, super thick, super warm, like I said. These are probably the best ones that I own. I just don't wear them that often because they're not in black, and I don't have many outfits to wear brown tights with, so yeah. And then the last pair are my heels, and they also perfectly work out. So yeah, it's pretty evident that these cotton, wool, whatever they are, tights work the best out of the three pairs that I have. So I think it's pretty apparent that these ones, this one pair, are a lot better than these two pairs. These ones are definitely thicker, like I said, and they would definitely keep you warmer in winter, which is always a plus. But unless you're staying outside for a long time, I don't think you would necessarily need the thicker ones. Like if you're just going to school, like my walk to school is probably like 3 minutes, so sometimes I'm even okay to walk to school with nothing covering my legs, and then when I get there I just change into like flats or something instead of wearing my winter boots. So these ones, I honestly couldn't tell you where any of these are from, but you can probably definitely find them at like Walmart or Target or something like that. Tights are very easy to buy. You can even get them at the dollar store sometimes for as low as like $1. So I just hope this video was helpful, and if you guys have any other video requests that you want me to do, make sure you leave it down in the comments below. I do check my comments and I do reply to all of them. So I think that's all I have for you guys this week. I make new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so make sure to subscribe. And tell your friends because the support is always super nice. And I guess I'll just see you next time, guys. Bye.